Good morning, my beautiful, precious brothers and sisters. Gather around and pull up a chair. Let me know what you are going to share with Pastor Dave this morning. I am going to have my coffee this morning, so let me know in the comment section below. What are you going to share with Pastor Dave? Gather around. Are you ready? Did you finish typing yet? Are you having breakfast? What are you eating? I'm curious. I haven't had breakfast yet, but I've got my coffee. Hold on. All right. Now, I hope you all had a very blessed Independence Day weekend. Let me know, what did you do in the comment section to celebrate Independence Day? I stayed at home with my family. We didn't go out. We didn't venture out into the crowds and the traffic to see any fireworks. It was very hard for me to celebrate our independence when I look at what's going on in this country. Talk about as it was in the days of Noah. We're living in Sodom and Gomorrah today. This used to be one nation under God, blessed by God, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Today, it is the land of the free borders, open borders, and the home of the gay. I want to take everyone to Genesis 19. I think you're going to find this interesting and see if we can kind of understand those that have found favor in God, in Yahweh, that He allows them to escape all the things that are to come upon this world. Genesis 19, and there came two angels to Sodom at even, and Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. And Lot, seeing them, rose up to meet them. And he bowed himself with his face toward the ground. There were two angels, two angelic beings. And he said, Behold now, my lords, turn in, I pray you, into your servant's house, and tarry all night, and wash your feet, and ye shall rise up early, and go on your ways. And they said, Nay, but we will abide in the streets all night. See if this sounds familiar to the world we're living in today. America. If judgment will not fall upon America, and come quickly. And he pressed upon them greatly. And they turned in unto him, and entered into his house. And he made them a feast, and did bake unleavened bread, and they did eat. So we understand here, that angels can appear in the physical form and eat, consume food. I think that is very, very fascinating. But before they lay down, the men of the city, even the men of Sodom, compassed the house round, both old and young, all the people from every quarter. And they called unto Lot, and said unto him, Where are the men which came in to thee this night? Bring them out unto us, that we may know them. Do you see the evil, the sin that was taking place at this time? Does it not happen today? Brothers and sisters, here we have two angels that come to Lot's house. And the men, they want the angels to be brought out to them to do evil, wickedness. And Lot went out at the door unto them, and shut the door after him, and said, I pray you, brethren, do not so wickedly. Behold now, I have two daughters, which have not known man. Let me, I pray you. Look at the times. And the times we're living in now, compared to this time, Lot's time, and see if it's not pretty much the same. Bring them out unto you, and do ye to them as is good in your eyes. Only unto these men do nothing. For therefore came they under the shadow of my roof. And they said, Stand back. And they said again, This one fellow came in to sojourn, and he will needs be a judge. Now will we deal worse with thee than with them? And they pressed sore upon the man, even Lot, and came near to break the door. But the men put forth their hand, and pulled Lot into the house. The angels put forth their hand, and pulled Lot back into the house to them, and shut the door. And they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness, both small and great, so that they wearied themselves to find the door. And the men said unto Lot, Hast thou here any besides son-in-law? And thy sons and thy daughters, and whatsoever thou hast in the city, bring them out of this place. For we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxen great before the face of Yahweh. And Yahweh hath sent us to destroy it. And Lot went out and spake unto his sons-in-law, which married his daughters, and said, Up, get ye out of this place, for the Lord will destroy this city. But he seemed as one that mocked unto his sons-in-law. And when the morning arose, then the angels hastened Lot, saying, Arise, take thy wife and thy 2 daughters which are here, lest thou be consumed in the iniquity of the city. And while he lingered, the men laid hold upon his hand, and upon the hand of his wife, and upon the hand of his 2 daughters, the Lord being merciful unto him. And they brought him forth, and set him without the city. And it came to pass, when they had brought them forth abroad, that he said, Escape, escape, be taken away for thy life. Look not behind thee, neither stay thou in all the plain. Escape to the mountain, lest thou be consumed. Does this not seem like he is being spared from this wrath, this time of great tribulation? And Lot said unto them, O not so, my Lord. Behold, now thy servant hath found grace in thy sight, and thou hast magnified thy mercy, which thou hast showed unto me in saving my life. And I cannot escape to the mountain, lest some evil take me and I die. Behold now, the city is near to flee unto, and it is a little one. Oh, let me escape thither. Is it not a little one? And my soul shall live. And he said unto him, See, I have accepted thee concerning this thing also, that I will not overthrow this city, for the which thou hast spoken. Haste thee, escape thither, for I cannot do anything till thou be come thither. Therefore the name of the city was called Zor. The sun was risen upon the earth when Lot entered into Zor. Then the Lord rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven, like he's going to rain down on the United States of America if we don't turn back to God. And he overthrew those cities, and all the plain, and all the inhabitants of the cities, and that which grew upon the ground. But his wife looked back from behind him, and she became a pillar of salt. The hand of judgment is upon the United States of America, and I don't really, as much as I look into end-time Bible prophecy and have studied Bible prophecy, I don't see much for the United States of America as we get deep into the book of Revelation. We need to pray without ceasing. We need to be found worthy to escape all the things that are to fall upon this earth and the United States of America. Our ministry, now announcements, our ministry has been so blessed. I want to thank all that have given so much to this ministry. Once again, now we are in the month of July. This ministry, Yahweh, Father God, is pouring out his blessings. Acknowledgements for Saturday the Sabbath, July 5th, 2014. I have a regular, precious brother who wishes to remain anonymous, that every single month he gives a precious offering of $300 to our ministry. Scott from Pennsylvania, $50. Kimmy from Texas, a $3 gift to our homeless intervention. Karina Clark, $50 from California, an anonymous giver to the ministry from California of $150. Eric Moore from Texas, his YouTube channel is 10 Cannons. Subscribe. He gave a precious, precious gift of $10. And for Sunday, yesterday, July 6, 2014, Sharon Craig from Illinois, a precious gift to our homeless ministry and intervention of $10, an anonymous gift to the ministry of $70, and Charles Sarbro Jr. from Tennessee, $500 offering to our ministry. We are just so blessed. Yahweh is pouring out his blessings upon this ministry. As you know, the local party store, Grove Party Store, has decided to join us and help to feed the poor and the hungry and the homeless by supplying us with boxes of food, one blessing after the other. And when I was out last week, I met a homeless gentleman, as you know, by the name of Dave. I gave him a ride to meet his brother to give them some clothes and some food. And it turned out to be an attorney's office, and there was a giant motorhome there, 2 houses where they are trying to meet the needs as we are to supply the homeless with food and clothing and shelter, and asked if Trumpet of God Ministries would join them in the good fight. And I will be going out there hopefully today. I love you all, and God bless you. America, the hand of judgment is upon her. I love you. Leave me comments, everyone.